You. Louisiana is leading the U.S. in flu cases. Over the past few weeks, the number of positive tests has shot up, and sadly, a young child has already died of the flu in our state this season. Rachel Hanley shows us what's happening.
Louisiana is having one of the worst flu seasons in the country. The health department released its latest report Friday afternoon. It shows 14% of people who went to an emergency room in the state last week were there because of a flu-like illness. That's more than double the number from the same week last year, and it's more than double the number in the U.S. overall right now.
This is really a little bit higher than what we've seen in the last few years.
WWL Louisiana medical correspondent Dr. Corey Hebert thinks it's a combination of large gatherings, especially after years of pandemic, and people spending more time inside.
When your uncle is sneezing on you at the Christmas dinner, or your sister is talking to you and giving you some juicy gossip and she's really close to you, that's how this is spread.
This flu season has also claimed its first young victim in our state. The Times-Picayune New Orleans Advocate reports it was a first grader from Baton Rouge. They're one of only 20 children in the whole country to die of the flu this season.
Adding to the problem is that RSV and COVID cases are also up. So combined with the flu, that's a triple threat for vulnerable patients. And that's not just children.
About 400 or 500 children die every year from RSV, but about 10,000 people over the age of 65 die from RSV every year. They don't get it as much, but they die from it.
He says if you or someone in your care has a high fever and is having trouble breathing, do not hesitate. Go to the ER.
It probably will be okay, but you cannot take that risk.
As for prevention, of course it's important to make sure you're up to date on your vaccines. Avoid going anywhere if you have flu-ish symptoms, and if you know you'll be around someone who's not feeling well, break out an old face mask. But the most important thing you can do,
I need you to wash your hands,
is also the easiest. Rachel Hanley, WWL Louisiana.
And we have a long way to go before flu season is over. Cases generally start going down in early spring. In the past few years, they have flattened out by May.